Blessed and wonderful evening, beautiful people. Happy fifth Sunday of Easter, where God commanded us to believe in Jesus Christ and to love one another. Yes. And it's also the 11th Sunday in Christian season. Yes, some of us may know about this. Come right in, the water is warm. If you're watching live, you can drop an L in the comments. And if you're on the replay, you can definitely drop a knob. Yes, come right in. It's always a pleasure having you all tuned in with me. Oh, and also, just to remind you guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel just yet on YouTube, I'm at Charlie Lewis 568. You can tune in and view all the episodes, all the topics if you have missed any, and you can subscribe, like, and save. Yes, come right in, Florida. Come right in, Harlem. Hi, Mitch. Hi, Miss Nettie. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Appreciate you all. Okay. So for those who may not know me, I'm Charlene Lewis, your inspirational host, and I help Christians and others who struggle with their spirituality with God and their inner self to go from being challenged to being inspired, helping them grow infinitely and spiritually so that they can be fulfilled to become the best version of themselves. Yes, that's what I do. Come right in. And just to remind you, beautiful people, you matter and mean a lot. Never forget that, okay? Yes. Hi, Mitch. Yes. This is episode 42, and I will be sharing some amazing insights to keep all of you inspired and spiritually loved with the topic embracing diversity as the strength in our differences. Yes. So, embracing our differences is really accepting our lives for who we are. Yes. Our flaws, our imperfections, etc. And acknowledging our unique qualities and recognizing that they are what makes us so special. Because one of the biggest challenges we face is learning to embrace our differences with ourselves and others. Yes. It can be difficult because we often feel pressured that we should fit in and be like everyone else. But the truth is, our differences are what makes us, stands out, and helps us to find that place we should be at in our lives, in this world. Yes. Learning to embrace our differences is also being open to others and accepting them for who they are, which means in this life everyone has something to offer and to learn from each other. Yes, if you get involved, you can drop a V in the comments in the chat. It can be a bit difficult when we encounter people who are different from us in ways that we may not understand or agree with, but it is also important to remember that everyone has their own story and their own perspective, and we can learn from them by just listening to them and to be sure of learning whatever aspects of feedback to help with our growth. Yes. You all may encounter people who try to put you down or even made you feel bad about yourself, probably criticizing your appearance, criticizing your interests, or even your beliefs. Yes. If you're getting value again, you can drop a V in the comments. It's important to know and recognize that these people are often projecting their own insecurities onto us, and that their words and actions say more about them than they do about us. So beautiful people, still learn to love and accept yourselves besides or despite the negative messages, because it's very powerful for your well-being, personal growth, and resilience. So keep ahead of that in your life's journey. If you're getting value again, you could drop a V in the comments. We all have biases and prejudices that we need to work on, and sometimes it's easy to let our minds think that the way we think about things or someone is the right way, or even to judge them, but it may not be the right views at times. The truth is, we all have blind spots and many things we still need to learn, and we should be open-minded to someone else's feedback and be willing to challenge our own assumptions. The best way to learn and embrace our differences is to seek out diverse experiences and perspectives. Maybe reading a book or watching different movies with cultures, traveling, meeting new people, or simply just talking to people who is different from us. Because exposing ourselves to new ideas and perspectives can broaden our horizon, and we can become more empathetic in understanding other people. Yes. It is also important to seek out or to get that, supportive backup from your communities or even your relationships, where we feel accepted and valued for who we are in life. Maybe joining groups or community groups to align with our interests, or seeking out those friends who share our values and beliefs. Yes. Having that support can be a powerful tool for building our self-esteem and resilience, which can help with the challenge of personal growth in our lives. It's not an immediate progress, but embracing our differences is a long life process that will require our patience, our empathy, and our open mindset in accepting ourselves. Yes. Again, for who we are and recognizing the value and worth of someone else, this can help build a more inclusive and compassionate world around us. Who would agree? So that we can become better persons, within ourselves, better versions of ourselves in the long life process of embracing diversity and appreciating this beauty of human differences. Each and every one of us are made in God's image and likeness, and we are all different, but we are loved. Yes. So accepting and recognizing this inherent value that each person we come into contact with brings some value to the table. I hope this short topic today you got immense value, and I also want to share an inspirational and spiritual quote that matches our topic today, which says, "Accept one another just as Christ accepted you, in order to bring praise to God." Romans chapter 15, verse 7. Another is, "Diversity exists from the beginning as God created the first man and woman. For human to obey God's creation mandate, they must be diverse." Yes, Genesis chapter 1, verse 26 to 28. So again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Charlene Lewis 568, where all the topics and all the pointers are there for you to review. And you can go through in your daily lives certain pointers, to keep you abreast with diversity, compassion, love for yourselves, and so on. So, and also, don't forget that you matter and mean a lot. So, until my next podcast with things to inspire and keep you spiritually loved, remember, Shah loves you. And have a great afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye.